Hello everyone. Today I'm going to explain you the basic syntax of C programming language. Normally when you create a new project, you will see the code look like this. You will see hash include stdio.h in main, printf, and also you see the return 0. It's like this. So today I will explain you what does include mean, what does in main mean, what is the function of printf, and return 0, and more. So you see here when you run the code, when you click on the run, and you will see the result is hello world programming and with existing code 0. So if I write more code printf here, for example, welcome to cat, and then I run it again. You see the result is hello world, welcome to cat. So you see here the printf function is used for print the text like this, like hello world, welcome to the cat. And why we use include stdio.h? Include stdio.h here. Stdio.h is a library. You can call it a library or header file. It's up to tutorial. Some tutorial is called library, some tutorial it's called header file. So what is the library? For example, if you want to read the mathematics book, you have to go to library to access the book, and then you can read it. It's similar to the C programming language. If you want to use the printf function, you have to call the library stdio.h. Here include is mean call this the library stdio.h. Why you have to call the stdio.h? Because the function printf is in the library. If you don't call the library, you couldn't use the function. And then in C programming language, you almost see the function main. Here is we call the function. You see in main, and we use a bracket, and we also use a curly break inside the function. Is we call the syntax of the function main. You can see you can write the code inside the function main. So what does the function main do? Normally the code executes from the function main. If in C programming language, if it doesn't have function main, it doesn't work, because the code start execute inside the function main. So that's why you have to create function main like this. So I can delete this one, I can remove it, and I can explain you here. You see the function main, we have the type of the function main is in is refer to integer number. You know integer number, it has look like a number -1, number 0, number 1, number 2, and extra. It's called integer. So the function main has the type of in. Here you see integer. It should finish with the code return integer. Return, it means the function is finished with the value. So you see here, program end with exist code 0 here. Example, so here let me run it again. You see here the code with existing 0. So if I put here is 2 and then run again, you see the code end with exit code 2. So return, it means that the function is finished with the value of 2. Normally I recommend you to use 0. 0, it means that it ends. It means that the code is end. So you can use return 0. And then inside the function main, you can write whatever you want here. Like printf, you have to printf I am a student. You see here, I am a student. But you see the program and the existing code is in the same line to I am a student. If you want to enter, you can write \n like this, and it will enter automatically when you see the \n. You see here. So what does the \n mean? The \n mean, it means the new line. When you see the \n, it means start the new line. You also can write like this. Thank you. And then you will see I am a student. Thank you. And if you want to enter the new line, you can \n. Here you see I am a student and thank you. So here is the basic syntax of C programming language. Syntax is a rule of coding. If you write wrong syntax, it means the whole process of the coding will not work. It will error. For example, this one, you delete the hash and it's wrong syntax. So if you run it, you will see the error. It will fail. You see, will fail. It means that it's error. So, and add the hash here, and then it correct the syntax. The code will work. So the correct syntax of main function is, let me write for you again. The correct, first you have to write the type of the function main is integer, and then you write main, you open the brackets and close the bracket, and then open the curly bracket, and then you enter it. It will automatically close the curly bracket. You see the function main has tab in, so you have to return the integer. Return the integer is, you have to return 0 here, and then semicolon. Here you can write code whatever you want. I have to write the printf, so I can write printf. The syntax of printf is printf, open the bracket, I close the bracket, and semicolon. Inside the bracket, you have to open the double quote and close the double quote. In double quote, you can write a text that you want to write. For example, welcome to cat. Here if you write the wrong syntax of printf, for example, you forget f, it will error. You see, it's error here. If I add the f to the print, it won't error. It won't show the error. You also can use \n, it means new line. you have to enter to the new line. You have to use \n. Here you can see here, welcome to cat, and it enter to the new line. And you also can write thank you like this, thank you, and \n, and then semicolon. Here you see thank you. If you don't want to use printf again, you also can copy the code and you can put it here, and you have to delete the code and it will output the result SMF, the previous one. You see here, it's still the same. You can use only one printf function and then it will work the same. Why is it has a two line like this? Because you print the welcome to cat, it's welcome to cat, and then it's meet the \n, it means new line, so it enter to the new line, and then it meets the word thank you, it will print thank you, and then it meet the \n, it enter, and then return 0 is program and with existing code 0. In C programming language, you use semicolon. Here is called semicolon or semicolon. Semicolon, it means that the statement of this printf function is end. And in C programming language, it doesn't matter you write how many lines of code. 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, or 10 lines are the same. For example, here I can use only 1 line like this, and then I run it again. You see the same result. And also I can use 1 line like this. You see here is 1 line and like this, and I print, it still works. So if you write the code like this, it's very messy, it's not beauty, it's hard to understand. So you have to respect the rule of writing code. Normally, if you see the function main, if the printf is inside the function main, it should be like this, and then return 0 is also like this. You see here is the function main, start with the curly bracket start, and end close with the curly bracket. And you see the inside of the function, it has printf and return 0. If you don't have like this, it means that the code the same rank of the function main. So you have to tab, 1 tab, 2 tab, like this. When the programmer see your code, they can recognize that printf is inside the in main, return 0 is inside the in main.